Greetings, dear viewers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your likes and comments. This really helps the channel grow and motivates me to create content that resonates deeply with you. Today I want to remind you about Samuel Ross Mason, November 8th, 1739, 1803, also known as Sam Mason, Captain Mason, Mason of the Woods, and sometimes Wolfman in legends. He was a notorious river pirate who terrorized the Ohio and Mississippi rivers. He began his life as a respected officer of the Revolutionary War and a frontier judge before turning to a life of crime due to mounting debts. Early life and Revolutionary War hero. Born on November 8, 1739, in Norfolk, Virginia, into a prominent family, his grandfather and great-grandfather both served in the Virginia House of Burgesses. Mason grew up in Charlestown, West Virginia, then part of Virginia. As a teenager, he was once caught stealing horses, but escaped punishment thanks to his young age. Around 1767 to 1773, he married Rosanna Dorsey. The couple had 8 children. In 1773, he moved his family to Ohio County, West Virginia. During the American Revolution, Mason served as a captain in the Ohio County Militia, Virginia State Forces, commissioned January 1777. He commanded Fort Henry, present-day Wheeling, West Virginia. On August 31, 1777, he led a rescue party of 14 men against a Native American ambush. All but Mason were killed. He survived, severely wounded, by hiding behind a log and was later rescued. After recovering, he continued to command the fort until 1779, then joined Colonel Daniel Brodhead's Sullivan expedition, during which 10 pro-British Iroquois villages were destroyed. After the war, he purchased a 500-acre farm in Washington County, Pennsylvania, 1781, and was appointed Justice of the Peace and Associate Judge, July 1781. By 1782, he owned the farm along with 2 horses, 4 cows, 6 sheep, and 4 slaves, but his debts kept growing. Accused of theft, he fled to Kentucky in 1784. His farm was sold at a sheriff's sale in 1785, and Pennsylvania courts were unable to recover the remaining debts by 1789 that turned to crime. Financial ruin drove him to crime. By the early 1790s, Mason had settled at Red Banks, now Henderson, Kentucky, on the Ohio River, and later at Diamond Island, where he ran a tavern by day and engaged in piracy by night. His most infamous headquarters was Cave in Rock, a 55-foot wide limestone cave on the Illinois side of the Ohio River, a site used by Native Americans for thousands of years. Today it is a state park in Hardin County, Illinois. From approximately 1797 to 1799, the Mason gang would greet flatboat travelers with food and whiskey, then rob and often murder them either inside the cave or after luring them around the river bend. The Mason gang and reign of terror. The gang included Mason's sons, for arrested with him in 1803, Peter Alston, and briefly the Harp brothers, America's first serial killers. Mason expelled the Harps after they stripped victims and threw them off a bluff, deeming it too brutal even for pirates. They targeted flatboats with settlers, cargo, and cash. Boats looted, sunk, bodies dumped in the river. Mason left taunting messages in victims' blood, done by Mason of the Woods. In summer 1799, vigilantes, the Exterminators, led by Captain Young of Mercer County, Kentucky, attacked and drove them from Cave in Rock. Mason relocated south, settling his family in Spanish Louisiana, and became a highwayman on the Natchez Trace, dangerous trail from Natchez/New Orleans north, that in April 1802, he and Wiley Harp tried boarding Colonel Joshua Baker's boat between Yazoo and Walnut Hills, now Vicksburg, Mississippi. Governor William C. Claiborne offered a $2,000 reward. Colonel Daniel Burnett pursued with 15 to 20 volunteers. The gang committed horrific caravan attacks. A posse found an abandoned hideout near Rocky Springs, Mississippi, but didn't fully pursue. Final arrest, escape, and death. In January 1803, Spanish authorities arrested Mason, for sons, and others at Little Prairie, now Caruthersville, Missouri. At New Madrid hearing, 3 days, he claimed to be a farmer, but they found $7,000 in cash and 20 human scalps. En route to New Orleans for handover to Americans, Mason and Wiley Harp alias John Sutton, overpowered guards. Mason was shot in the leg, some accounts say head, but escaped. Claiborne raised the reward to $2,500 in September 1803. Wiley Harp and another man tried claiming the reward with Mason's head, preserved in whiskey, but were recognized, arrested, convicted of piracy in federal court, and hanged in Greenville, Mississippi, in early 1804. Mason's exact death is unclear, possibly killed by them for the bounty or from the leg wound. Appearance and legacy descriptions portray Mason as tall and powerfully built, about 200 pounds/90 kilograms, fine-looking, modest, and unassuming. A gentlemanly facade that shocked people. No authenticated portrait exists. Legends claim his gang stole thousands in cash, valuables, counterfeit bills, and gold, leading to lost treasure tales. Over $1 million hidden at Cave and Rock, including a 1800 gold stash, $75,000 in gold/silver near Rocky Springs, between church/cemetery at Little Sand Creek, now private/NPS land. A 7-foot chest of gold coins/jewelry 4 miles northwest of Roxy, Mississippi, near Reber Dove Farm Artesian Well. Caches at Stack Island, Tillman, and near Colbert Tavern on Natchez Trace, up to $250,000. Cave and Rock is haunted in folklore. Mason symbolizes the frontier's dark side, from war hero and judge to feared pirate whose violence and betrayal still haunt the Ohio and Mississippi rivers.